Push P. Yeah, push P. Turn me up. Turn me up, P. Corners in the paddock, gave my piece. Push P. Cop new hammers for my piece. We don't want no.
Hello, wonderful people of YouTube. This is Cree. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. As always, I greatly appreciate it. So, y'all seen the thumbnail, so you know why you're here. You know what I'm about to talk about. Let's talk about Katt once again. Okay, so hear me out. I know I said that I wasn't going to say any more about it in the last video and that I said what I said, but I'm going to keep this very short. There is something that has come to my attention that I'm surprised that nobody else has talked about, not even Katt himself. But when I looked at this video, when I looked at this particular clip, it kind of gives me a little more of a backstory as to what happened between Katt Williams and Wanda Smith. If you have been living in the trenches of the cave for the past week and a half, 2 weeks now, because today is January the 16th that I am recording this, Katt Williams did an interview on Club Shay Shay back around January 4th, and he pretty much verbally annihilated every comedian just about that he's worked with or had some type of an encounter with. One of those comedians was the lovely Wanda Smith from Atlanta's V103, formerly, let me put that in there. And he kind of went into more detail as to what happened with that radio interview that went down back in 2018. As many of you all I know have seen that radio interview with V103, I have watched it several times over the years, even before Club Shay Shay had this interview. I've watched it a whole bunch of times, just tried to analyze this to see who did what first, who was the aggressor, who's the one that started it. And he explained, he had his explanation, and I don't doubt that had a lot to do with it, but the fact that this one clip that I'm about to show you all was never mentioned by him or any other YouTuber that I've seen, because I just knew I was going to see a video about this from somebody else, and I haven't. It kind of makes me think that this had a lot to do with it. This clip that I'm about to show you all is a clip from a V103 episode back around March of 2016. So this was 2 years before that August 2018 interview that happened where Wanda got roasted to smithereens for everybody to hear, for the whole world to hear. And this 2016 clip, I want you all to listen to it and share your thoughts and see if you're thinking the same thing that I'm possibly thinking. Give it a listen. Check it out.
Today, Phillips Arena.
Yes.
Goes into his last part of his set and starts talking about Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Here it is.
So I've already proven that if the best they got in comedy is Kevin Hart, don't you fool a black man working hard, baby. Even if that end is a puppet, it's not his fault. We don't get mad at it. Come on, get what I'm saying? Just as I'm better than some black dudes, don't mean I'm better than no black dudes. I'm saying, if you want to be mad at Kermit the Frog, don't be mad at Kermit the Frog. Be mad at Jim Henson. Don't say, oh, Donald Duck, when you really mean, oh, Walt Disney. So I don't care nothing about what happens to Kevin. I wish him the best. I just know that somebody's hand stuck up that baby. You understand? So
He's jealous. I think he's jealous. Why would you say that? I think he's jealous of Kevin Hart's career. I mean, even Chris Rock made comments at the award show the other night. If I don't do this job, Kevin Hart gonna take, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Those guys are jealous of him. That brother is working.
Kevin responds.
What did he say, Ryan?
Saying basically, on his IG that the insecure ones will never understand.
Wow.
Talking about him and Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. He says, as comedians, we're in a fraternity. And when someone does something big, we support them. If you're not in our fraternity, then you just don't get it. True professionals understand the importance of sticking together and supporting one another. It's about helping one another, not trying to tear each other down.
But you know why a lot of comics are mad with Kevin Hart too? Because he has a little clique, the Red Cup Boys.
Yeah.
And other comics are like, he don't let nobody else get on the tour. He don't let anybody else. They're mad with him.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Those are his boys. Those are his dudes.
Yeah.
And that's who he got, you know. They're mad at him. Katt Williams definitely has to be jealous.
Well, Katt Williams is definitely in trouble. Arrested. The concert on Saturday, so he obviously hung around the city. Goes to Gainesville, Georgia, Monday.
Gainesville?
To a pool supply store at 11:30 a.m.
In the wintertime?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gets into an argument. According to reports on page 6, a store employee said that Williams, who was in the store with 2 women, began arguing with the employee and then threw a pair of goggles at him.
What?
Williams then went behind the counter and punched the employee at least once. Nobody knows why they got into an argument. When they tried to question Williams, he told them to ask the store employee what happened. Now, here's the thing that has everybody going, what's going on?
Right.
When the police came, Katt was on the ground with his hands behind his back as though he was ready to go to jail.
Whoa.
Like, he was already laying down.
He's probably on probation. And he know he's violated.
Probably on something else.
Yeah, that too.
You know, if you Google certain things that are used to make certain things,
right,
you can buy those things at a pool supply store. You know, I read certain things. Like when you go in and you try to buy Sudafed and stuff like that in the grocery store, and they make you show your ID.
Yeah.
You know, but like if you want to do certain things, you need certain things.
So he needed a tube?
No.
Yeah, so y'all heard that, right? And I'm sure Mr. Williams heard that as well. You can't tell me that he didn't hear all that and didn't feel some kind of way. And I know he held on to that because this was 2016. This was pretty much during the whole dark period that Katt was going through. The whole 2010s, for real, was kind of like a dark period for him, especially them early to mid 2010s. He was getting arrested left and right. He was blackballed. He had his kids taken away from him. He got, what did he say, 19 convictions and no felonies, or 19 felonies and no convictions, something like that. He basically got arrested 19 times, but, you know, they never could really put him on anything. So, I mean, that right there just let you know that it was just the industry messing with him, finding something to get on him, you know, just playing the humiliation game with him because he didn't want to play that Hollywood game, like I said before. And like I said in my last video, if you notice the pattern, they quick to write anybody off that's going to tell the truth about what's going on in the industry. They'll blackball you there. Then they'll tell everybody, oh, you delusional, you on drugs. They insinuated in this damn clip that, oh, he might be doing meth. Now, come on now. Katt Williams might be a lot of things, but he is not no drug user, and he is definitely not a meth monster. You know a meth monster when you see one, and he is definitely not that. Y'all knock that off. Knock it off. Ain't that what he said in that interview with Wanda? Knock it off. But yeah, I want to know what you all think. If you all are thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, because I know me, if you talking about me in front of every damn body and insinuating things that are not true, especially the fact that I might be on drugs and all this stuff, and I got my kids listening and all. Oh yeah, baby, when I see you, oh, we gonna have a conversation. Now it kind of makes sense when he went to the interview in 2018 and he went with Red. He really wasn't going there to get on the radio. And I have a feeling he probably was trying to refrain from doing that because he know he was gonna do or say something that was not going to be nice. Especially with Wanda coming up to him, getting all giddy and talking about congratulations and we just want you to come on the radio and, you know, doing all that kikiing and smiling in my face. Bitch, you thought I forgot? I know you didn't think I forgot. Maybe she forgot, but bitch, I ain't forget. So, yeah, I believe that when 2018 came around, yeah, that infested for a while. He done had some time to think and really wasn't even trying to go there. But then eventually gave in when she said, well, we're not going to talk about this. We're not going to talk about that. And I believe he was going to be cool. But all she had to do was just say one thing out the side of her neck that was just going to let him go. Just going to let him loose. And Tiffany Haddish was that opening. That was that opening that he needed. It was the Tiffany Haddish subject for the conversation. And it just seemed like from that point, it just, he was going and Wanda was sinking and she never resurfaced. And that pretty much is what happened with her and ultimately what happened with her job because she did not be, and she was not a radio host. Too much longer after that. She kind of kills me though about how she tried to play the victim. Oh, I don't know why he did that and why. Bitch, you knew. If you remember that interview back in 2016, 2 years prior, yeah, you. I don't know how you forgot that, because he sure didn't. I sure wouldn't have forgot it. I don't know if y'all would have forgot it. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, I was going to keep it short and sweet. Let me know what y'all think. You listen to that and you definitely think that had anything to do with the brawl, with the showdown that had happened 2 years later and think that they had anything to do with it. But anyway, let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see y'all next time. My name is Cree Cree. Y'all be easy.